Yay, makes so good.
Can you do one clap for me right in front of your face?
My name is Gabriel Dow, and I am one of the team members here at Gothro. I handle all the tournament coverage and a lot of the skins as well.
A little bit of high pressure.
A little bit, not. It's a lot of work for sure, but thank God I like disc golf.
My name is Luke Humphreys. I'm the host and I guess maybe the front man for Gothro, formerly known as GK Pro. We've been doing that since about 2020. It was the first time that we started working together, and it kind of came about really like on this property. And this week, second stop on the Gothro tour, we were super excited to get back to Persimmon Ridge. This place is one of our favorites. It's not just the people, it's not just the place, it's like the entire aura around this course. It's just an awesome time. It's a week where we know we're gonna work hard, but there's times we know we'll be able to relax as well. It's not just gonna be stressful 8 to 8 or whatever, you know?
Board because like you get B-roll and use that for a later commercial.
Yeah.
To first round we can kind of do like a super brief history of the course.
Okay.
About to play first disc golf round of the year. I take that back. Played in New Zealand, but probably third disc golf round of the year.
Okay.
We went to the course, played around, and that was really fun. Got some carts and played with Felix and Conrad.
There's one disc that I love more than all.
Tutankhamun, the
More than
Cleopatra.
all.
I love you, but I'm afraid of losing you, son. Put you there, put you in here. You gonna make your grand appearance today?
They got a putter, bro.
I'm gonna throw some warm-up shots and then throw the reels.
Pre-round.
Past those trees.
Yeah, it's past those trees, like basically dead straight that way. It's kind of up on a hill.
You don't want to be behind those trees, though.
You don't want to be like right behind those trees. You kind of want to
Just
play like
pick a
bit
disc and
shorter
throw
almost.
it.
But it's hard to
Like
get
we're
all the way to
playing for the
trees. They look
championships
close,
over
but
there.
it's like way bigger than that.
Just do that. I mean, what's the problem, guys? Guys, it's not that hard.
Make it to the tree.
So we call this the money shot.
I was like filming, and he like just like slowly rolled in the frame and just goes, "Had I known, I would have shaved." And then I ended the clip. Yeah, Persimmon played the MPO layout. Probably shouldn't have. So usually it's FPOs only for your boy.
Yeah, we rolled up to Persimmon Ridge. We have a lot more gear and stuff than we have had in the past. So getting used to kind of organizing all of our merch, all of our discs, everything like that, took about pretty much the whole day.
Decompressão. Finish Cowboys back.
I can try. How was your drive into that?
It was chill. It was like 4 hours. Pretty easy. Down I-40. And then came up here and started setting things up. We got a few new banners and getting that kind of stuff going.
What's your favorite part about this course?
Kim and Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the close second is just like the valley that it is, and it's all ours. The
Yeah.
entire property.
About 6 o'clock, Chris and Bobby rolled in and brought the trailer, so we started unloading that and got it majorly unloaded, and yeah, that was pretty much day one. Was kind of a fun day / work day. While we were setting up on Wednesday and Thursday, we were checking our phones. Friday was just looking a little cloudy, but we were definitely wrong about that.
Fridays this year are going to be some of our biggest days. We're going to be running our Beat the Pros event. We're going to do a live podcast, and then we'll be doing skins afterwards. So there's not a ton of time in there for like weather delays.
This is probably our busiest day. We got Beat the Pros and skins, and we're setting up the live podcast right here as well. It's kind of nice because once we get done with Friday tournament coverage, it's pretty standard. We've done it a ton of times, but 2 shows in one day gets a little tough.
But I wanted to show you guys you can see. Today is Friday / fun day / busy day. We had the Birdie or Die for Beat the Pros, then we had Beat the Pros, and then we had the live podcast and the Ace Run Challenge, which we're helping the Ace Run Pro guys with, and then the skins match as well. So having all those things in one day gets pretty hectic.
How many? Yeah. Scott. Good to go. See this though? Hall of Fame Calvin Heimburg gear, limited edition. And we're actually, don't tell anybody, Kev's getting inducted today during the skins match. It'll be pretty fun. So now we got 2. Calvin's got a partner.
About to commence the Birdie or Die. Got 20 guys. Got a birdie to move on. Top 4. Get to play for 10 grand. Pretty exciting.
What are you doing?
I am shooting some reacts. And yeah, just film.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 was right.
Take pride.
All right. 14 was yours.
No, I had it with the Arthur.
We're going to intro in just a second. Just let us figure it out. Everybody participate and jump up here real quick. Try and go on a line right here if you can. All 14 of you guys.
Shortest guy's on back, right?
That would be funny if we did it like that. Let's get started right here in this order. Teeing off hole 1.
Having all those things in one day gets pretty hectic. Our little syncing devices for the cameras didn't, a couple of them didn't get charged, so I was a little worried about batteries, so I was kind of running back and forth trying to get those figured out.
Sorry, I'm getting my car.
I can do that.
That's probably good. Yeah.
Were you feeling pressure at that moment, or like?
Yeah, there was definitely some pressure just because like they were trying to start the Birdie or Die, and the syncs hadn't been charged, and so I was kind of running back and forth trying to figure out stuff, and got it figured out, and then it kind of chilled out after that.
When I'm looking for shots, I'm mostly, positioning myself to where I have a good view of the basket, a good view of the path to get to the basket, not getting obstructed by a bunch of trees. Also trying to find safe spots where I'm not gonna be getting hit by a disc is always important. And just trying to give a good perspective to the viewer on where the disc is in relation to the basket. It's something that's kind of harder than people think.
Big one. The wind has picked up, so we had to bring our kites. This kite isn't the greatest, though.
Probably just getting really high in the air. It's my favorite thing. I like to pretend I'm a bird, no care in the world, just floating through the breeze. Oh man.
When we were filming Beat the Pros, I checked my phone randomly just to see what the weather was for the rest of the evening, and it said basically a hurricane in 20 minutes.
The computers, the live switcher, the mics, everything was exposed And we got a little bit of warning, so we got the camera bags out there. And so like I knew it was coming, but no one said it was 70-mile-per-hour winds.
So we called up Calvin Heimburg. Luckily he had a golf cart right there. He went up to Chris to get our gear for the rain.
Should we just go?
We had to stop Beat the Pros because of lightning in the area.
We're all going to the woods playing Beat the Pros right now, and we got something coming in, man. Grab a little cover.
Let's get on me safe in here. Wow, beautiful. Video this.
And it sounded like a freight train as it came in. It was just howling. All the trees bent sideways, and then it proceeded to rain heavily for the next 15-20 minutes.
It's wet.
It's gonna rain!
Hey, well, I guess we deliver these bad boys.
Here you go. You can have the other one. Sure. Turn it to German. Good luck, guys.
Just nothing you can do to plan for something like that. You see it on the weather app and you think it's just gonna be a drizzle, and next thing you know, you're in 35-plus-mile-an-hour winds and sideways rain, and it rains about a foot in 15 minutes. And sometimes that's just how it goes.
I'm so cold right now. I'm wet. 10% chance?
It might continue for like up to a half hour, and we got some thunder going on.
We had to cancel Beat the Pros.
Is that on?
Yeah.
All right, this is the 4th episode of Beat the Pros, and there's a chance that you watched the last holes already. We got rain, and it's kind of chilly at the moment. So instead of keeping all these people out here on the course, we're gonna head in. If we can get that break, we'll make an adjustment, maybe play 6 more holes somewhere else on the course instead of coming all the way out here. But for now, guys, possibly signing off.
And then we had to go fix some of the assets that got blown around and stuff. It came in so fast that people didn't have time to grab things, and it's a learning experience for us, but it's also just like a freak accident.
Our big tent went flying. Is like on the roof of the clubhouse, and like there's like 4 or 5 people just standing there holding it. I'm trying to get everything under the cover that was out, and as soon as I got that, I run to the trailer to try to get everything into the trailer.
I think the rain stopped.
Cool behind the scenes content, am I right?
Woo.
Camera stuff okay? Seems like it, yeah.
Do anything. Guys, you want me to camera with this? Can't camera with this.
Back at the home base up at Tournament Central, our tents had flown everywhere, merch had flown everywhere because everyone was out at the course watching Beat the Pros, and there was only one person up there.
The tent, that's a big financial, those cost a lot of money. So obviously, we can't have that many things goes wrong. So we really try to plan out and do what we can to avoid a lot of that stuff, but sometimes it just happens.
And it's an impossible task that was asked of them to take down tents and hide assets and get product off tables. I mean, 60-mile-an-hour front moves fast, as you guys know. It's just almost nothing you can do.
So I was a little stressed out, and the way my mind works too, it immediately goes to the dollars. And so all the shirts that we just bought were on the ground, wet. So I was a little overwhelmed, but we had to continue.
Okay. The trees literally bent sideways.
I saw.
You saw close enough.
Driving the golf cart and it was blowing sun. We had a
You literally had a parachute going on.
Before the tournament, I'll do all the prep work, so I'll get all the drone footage, the B-roll for the intros, I'll prep the project templates so it's easier for me later on.
This is the 2025 Persimmon Ridge Disc Golf Championship, the second stop in the Gothro Tour presented by Prodigy Disc. Proud to say that, just signed the deal.
I'll take those SD cards after 9 holes back to Tournament Central, offload them on the computer, have a syncing software that we put them in. It exports basically the whole sync as like a single file. Everything pops in, synced. After that, we start commentary.
I've been doing commentary about 5 years, and early on it was definitely hard. You're trying to talk about it like you hadn't seen it. You're trying to keep people in suspense on the edge of their seat while semi-knowing what's happened. It's not a very normal thing, I think, for commentators, but us as disc golfers, you know, Big Germ, Paul Ulibarri, we've all kind of gotten used to it, and we can bring the experience to the consumer in a way that doesn't feel like we already know exactly what's happened. You know, putting together a special tournament series, for me, it's allowing a different experience. I think that's exactly what Gothro is focused on, is giving people an up close and personal, fun and laid back, but still like very competitive version of disc golf. It's new and it's evolving. You know, the concept is fluid, I would say. We're trying to find out what the people want, what the players want at the same time, and this is only, you know, our second event, and we're already finding out so much. We're learning so much, so we're really stoked about what's to come. I'm just really stoked about it.
I mean, disc golf is still like a passion of mine, so staying involved in the sport is important to me.
How can we like actually progress it and make it better for everyone? That's really like what I like.
Like if you watch disc golf on YouTube, it's like, other than a few companies, it's still very small. It's still in a very, very early stage. There's a lot of growth in disc golf to be had, and we're just getting started.